Assalamu alaikum, hi viewers. Today we're going to be making a delicious chocolate cake at home. There's 3 steps to this, so I'll be explaining as we go. That's 500 grams of butter. Give it a good whip. You can mix it with a wooden spoon as well, but it'll take much longer. To this, I'm adding 2 cups of sugar. That's caster sugar. So I'm going to be adding in 1 now. I'll give it a good mix. Here's the 2nd cup. To this I'm going to be adding in 8 eggs. It's large eggs. I'm adding 2 at a time. It's easier to mix if you add 1 or 2 eggs at a time than all of them. It's a good idea to break them first in a bowl, because if one gets ruined, you have to start all over again. But I got fresh eggs, so I'm just adding them directly into my mixture. Mixture's coming up nice and fluffy. We'll just neaten it with a spatula, mix it all in. I'm adding 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and 1 tablespoon of vanilla essence. That's optional, you can use any flavor of your choice. That's 2/3 cups of milk, full fat milk. going to be adding in 2 cups of plain flour, one at a time, and mix it well with using a spatula. To this I'm adding 1 cup of cocoa powder. This cake is very easy to make, but it's just very messy as well. Do use a bigger bowl. Mine's a 25-inch, I think, or centimeter. But it seemed very full. 2/3 cups of oil. And give it a good mix. That's our cake mixture done. In 2 tins I've greased it with butter and coated it with flour. You can use baking paper as well. I'm going to put half the mixture in one. I'm splitting the cakes in 2 tins. That's a 33 centimeter. At this point, we have to preheat our oven to about 20 minutes in 200 Celsius, and then we'll put it down to 180 and bake for 45 minutes till an hour, depending on your oven. That's our cake done. Mine took an hour. I'm going to poke it with a stick just to check if it's cooked. There you go, nothing on the stick. It actually turned out really spongy. So we'll put this to a side. I'm going to make cream to put in the center. I'll just wash my bowl. I'm using double cream. That's 284 ml. We're going to whip this really well until it becomes very fluffy. You can see it's really thick, it doesn't drip. To this we're going to be adding in 2 tablespoons of sugar, we'll whisk it again. You can do this with egg yolks as well, white, not the yolk, sorry. And I'm going to be adding in some chopped chip just to pour it on top. That's 100 grams of chopped chip. A tablespoon of oil and 2 tablespoons of milk. I've double boiled this, so there's water in the pan and I've got a bowl on top, barely touching. It only takes about 5 minutes. Done. My cake actually came out really well and soft, but it broke as I was putting it down. See, it didn't even stick on the tray. It was too big for my hand, I think. You might need help with this stage, so I'm just gonna put it all together. See, that corner broke. This is actually 50 grams of raspberry jam with the same amount of water, and I've heated it just to give it a little more moisture. And I'm going to be applying this all over the cake. And to this we're going to be adding our whipped cream. I'm gonna do the same with the other cake. So I've put the cake and the raspberry syrup and I've spreaded the chocolate on top. Okay. If you want more chocolate, I think you can pour it on top. It would be a lot of waste as well, as it's just for my house. So I'm going to put a few pieces of 12 bites on top as well. And our cake is done. Do try it at home. not an expert on baking, but this chocolate cake actually tastes much better than any shop bought. So do try my recipe. Tell me how it tasted. If you like my cake, please like, share and subscribe.